Come and pack a Rave starter kit order with me. Today's order is for Madison from Wisconsin. She got the standard Rave starter kit and she wants the headbanger pack for her Festy cards. Her favorite artists are Excision, Sullivan King, Sudden Death, and Zed's Dead. She said, I'm attending my first ever festival after about 4 years of listening to EDM. I'm an RN who rarely has time in her schedule to do festivals, but I am so excited. My all-time favorite artist is Sudden Death. It's an obsession at this point. I've been wanting to order one of these for a while, but I never have. Anyways, thank you for creating this amazing brand and just for being you. You're making me blush. Stop it. So let's go ahead and pick everything out for this order. I recently restocked all the inventory. Go check out my latest video if you wanted to check that out. We're going to dive right in, and I think we're going to start with the perler bracelets. I'm still waiting for some of my perlers to come in, so right now I only have artist bracelets, and I usually like to give people one artist and one little random fun one, but the random fun ones aren't here right now. But I do, however, have some very special candies as well in here. I have some ones with some little squishies, and there's also some Pop-It ones somewhere back here, these guys. And then I think I want to do one of the Zed's Dead perlers for her. I like these little rainbow ones back here. There's our 2 bracelets for her. I know it's not 2 perler bracelets, but we'll give her an extra candy bracelet as well too. Oh yeah, and these little popper ones are made by Candy for Plur. Her shop hasn't been open for a while, but you can find the links to check her out and shop from her in the link in my bio. And she also made a bunch of these candy singles. The rest of the singles I have in here right now were made by Triptronaut. But I love ordering from numerous different creators when I get my candy singles, not only because of the variety, but then I just get to support even more people in this community. And can you imagine if one person was making all of my candy singles? I mean, that would be a tough job. So I think it's a win-win for everybody, honestly. Look at how beautiful these all are. We just restocked them, and I still have another 200 on the way. And every standard Rave starter kit comes with 8 of these, so I'm going to pick 8 of them out for her real quick. Okay, so I got 8 all picked out for her. I'm loving this little balance one with the Temperance Tarot card. They're all just so cute. This little one says Base Babe, and this one says Break Your Neck. Look at all the little charms on them. Okay, now moving on, we're going to go ahead and get her big items all picked out. That's going to be the glasses, the pashmina, and the fan. Those are exclusive to the standard kits. I sell small kits as well, but they don't include those main items. We're going to grab 1 pair of heart diffraction glasses, complete with the Neon Abstracts branding on both sides, you already know. Then we're going to grab one of my fans, which also have my branding on them. And the fans are a little piece of me in every kit because this is my own original artwork. In fact, here she is in real life. This is Little Miss Cosmic Dreamer. Look at how much smaller she is compared to my other paintings. I'm obsessed with her. And I think that's why it's so cool, because when she's blown up on a fan or on my blankets, you can just see every little detail so much more clearly. So I am just so proud of these fans. But remember, guys, clap cheeks, not fans. But I know it sounds fun, so just do it in the comfort of your own home, not in people's ears when you're at an actual fest listening to the music, please. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to pick out her pashmina. I kind of just intuition check on these and see where my hand lands. But this one is gorgeous. It's a nice little metallic one with the black fringe. There's her pashmina. Okay, now we're going to go back up to this shelf. We're going to get the Rave Raid and the Boom Boom Sticks added in. So 3 packets of Rave Raid, which is a liquid IV alternative and yet another small business in our community. These are all natural, made with coconut sugar. They're not going to give you headaches, and they have a bunch of essential vitamins in them as well. Perfect for a weekend of raving. Then 2 Boom Boom nasal sticks. They're kind of like Vicks sticks if you've ever used those when you've been sick or congested before. Festivals can be really dusty, and sometimes even just how muggy it gets in the crowd being surrounded by that many people. There's quite a few other reasons why people like to use these, but overall it's just very refreshing for your nasals, and you will see these all over the place at most music festivals. Now that we're done with these 2 shelves, let's go ahead and get our Festy card pack real quick. And she wanted the headbanger pack, so we're going to grab one of these. Some of you guys have been asking the difference between the different Festy card packs, and they're all titled differently on my website on the order form. So these are the headbanger packs. Here are the Wubs packs. Right here are the OG packs. And then we have the Crybangers over here, and the Underground packs up here. These are meant to be a little bit of a surprise. I don't want to give away all the artists that are included in one of the packs, because there's over 60 total different Festy cards that you can collect. Look, you can see another one of the artists peeking out behind the Subtronics there. There's a Barely Alive in these packs. There's also an Excision. Just basically a bunch of different headbanger type artists. Wubs is going to be people like Grizz, LS Dream, Liquid Stranger, basically just think like that kind of vibe. OGs are going to be like Zed's Dead, Marshmello, Alice in Wonderland. Crybangers are going to be people like Odessa, Dabin, Elenium. And then the Underground packs are going to be more like some up-and-coming artists. You may not know a lot of the artists in here, but if you were a seasoned raver, then this might be the perfect pack for you to discover some new artists and new music. Taboo, Maddie O'Neill is in this pack as well. Manic Focus, G-Space, a couple of other underground artists like that, who definitely deserve a little bit more love and attention because they are all fire. So that's what the Festy cards are. Gotta catch them all. They're like Pokemon cards, but for all your different favorite artists and producers in the scene. Madison got the headbanger pack, so now we need to go pick out a lanyard for hers. Beautiful. And since I consider Festy cards tradables, that's also what the candy bracelets and perler bracelets are for. Trading, giving out, making friends. That's also what sprouts are for. Tradables in general are just a huge part of festival and EDM culture. Sprouts have become really popular in the last couple of years, but now there's all kinds of fun different little sprout variations. Every standard kit is going to come with 5. And then lastly, we have accessories, which are going to be face gems, body glitter, and pasties. But a heads up to anybody that may not want those items if you are more masculine, there is a new add-on to the order form that you can just simply check the box if this order is going to be for someone who's more masculine, and I will substitute out the glitter, face gems, and the pasties for other items, whether it's extra Festy cards, extra candy bracelets, extra special candy bracelets, or even fun other goodies. Now, all you have to do is just tick that little box and I will know. And I would love any other suggestions or recommendations for other products that I could get to also use for masculine substitutions. Now anyway, we're going to go ahead and just dive right in. I'm going to grab one of these pink glitters for her. I know we loved these glitters, so I have 2 more trays of them that are ready to be unboxed. We just need to get through the rest of these ones first. Then we're going to grab 2 sets of face gems. And here are the 2 that I picked out. I usually try to pick a little bit more of a simple one and a little bit more of a complex one for the baby ravers so they can decide how they're feeling. And then lastly, we're going to pick out 5 pairs of pasties. So I got 5 different ones all picked out for her. We got a bunch of different colors and different shapes. And that is everything for this shelf. We're going to bring her order on over here, where we are going to pick out our stickers based on her different favorite artists she selected. Just a refresher, those were Excision, Sullivan King, Sudden Death, and Zed's Dead. Since she loves Sudden Death, we're going to make sure we get her one of these, as well as one of these. And let's just go ahead and do another one. So she has 3 Sudden Death stickers. We'll also do a Sullivan King, an Excision. And look at all these different Zed's Dead stickers I have to pick from, including 2 new different designs. All these stickers are made by my buddy Justin over at Music Festival Stickers, and these are all his designs, including some collaborations with some other artists. I've been working with him for over a year now, and every time I order from him, he's always got a new sticker, bro. Like, literally, look at these Zingaro ones that I got last time. I'm just saying, go to the link in my bio if you need to get you some stickers, because I have a little code with him. Anyway, we're going to give her one of these new Zed's Dead ones. I'm also going to do one of these ones. And since we got all of our favorite artists covered, but that's only 7, let's just hook her up with one of these Subtronics ones as well, because I feel like it fits into the whole headbanger vibe. And look, it adds a fun little pop of color into all of them. And stickers are just another great way to spread plur and a great tradable to have for people at festivals. So now I'm going to get these all packaged up, all set. Now the last thing we need to start putting this one in the box is going to be her freebie scoop. She requested the Mini Buddy tradables, which are all these guys over here. Look at how cute they are. That's why we call them Mini Buddies. Because if someone hands me this guy for the night, he is officially my homie and he is sticking with me everywhere I go. We are going to headbang it out at the rail together. We'll get her 1 scoop of these. I'm going to try and get everything all poured into this bag without spilling any. Oh, baby down. That was definitely a little baby down. Let's just grab a couple more little and squeeze those in. And an orange baby fell out. Beautiful. Now she has even more little things to give and trade with people. And now we are ready to get this one all boxed up. And I know this was a little bit longer of a video than usual, but then again, I do 10-minute packing videos sometimes, but there were a lot of questions on my last couple of viral videos, so I wanted to answer as many of them as I could in this one when it came to the candy, the sprouts, the nasal sticks, and just what everything's used for, because I totally get from an outside perspective, if you've never seen any of this stuff, it's like, what do you even use that for? Now we got the box all put together, hand painted by yours truly. So I'm going to go get everything added in real quick and I will be right back. And we're back. But I forgot that I wanted to add an extra candy single in here. How perfect, I literally grabbed this one and it said Headbanger. Now we just need to get all of our pack-in items, like the Festy Season coupon book that I designed. 15 other different small businesses collaborated with me on this one. You can get all kinds of little discounts on different products this Festy season. Business card and plur explanation card next. A thank you card. And a What's in My Rave kit card. You can scan the code on the back of here to go check out all the other creators that I partner with. Lastly, we're just going to grab a couple of lollipops. And then our last little freebies. Beatbox hooked us up with more koozies and lapel pins, but no more keychains. Sorry guys, I know you loved those. We are going to give her a koozie. And we have even more new freebies. But these are for me, you can't have them. Tiger's Toe sent me a bunch of these patches. There's a video coming soon, but I remembered that there was a sudden death patch in here. I'm going to tuck that in here. And we sealed her up so we can get her off to the post office.